How you doing? I'm Joe.
Joe, Drew, nice to meet you.
So I understand that you scheduled a 5-part lesson series with me to improve your scoring game.
Yes.
And what kind of handicap are you?
3-4 handicap.
So you would call that an advanced player?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, awesome. And you're trying to become a scratch player, obviously.
Yeah, always trying to get
that's
better.
Your goal?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So is there any injuries that I should know about?
I have arthritis in my low back.
Okay, arthritis in the lower back. We can work around that.
Okay.
And we'll be conscious of that as we go along.
All right, sounds good.
And so this is session 1, and we're going to be doing a club fitting. Have you ever been fitted for your clubs?
No.
No, okay. So we're going to work on that today and see how it goes.
All right, awesome. Sounds good.
Awesome, let's warm up. Okay, so this is the end of session 1. Let me ask you what went wrong and what went well during this lesson. What did you learn?
I learned, about, where I want to, hit the ground on my club. I want to try to get more to the center as opposed to the heel.
Right.
Get a little bit closer to the ball.
And going into this lesson, you had no idea where that mark would have been, right?
No, I never even would have looked at it.
So since that mark is on the heel, that's one reason why you're hitting it left, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to bend their clubs 1 to 2 degrees a little flatter, and hopefully that hits it straight, maybe a little fade in the future.
Okay, cool then.
Okay, awesome.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Drew, welcome to lesson 5. This is where we're going to work out on the golf course as a playing lesson, and we're going to discuss the various mental and management skills that we need in order for you to get to a scratch player, okay?
Okay.
So right now, what do you think of your management and mental game right now?
It's not too good. I can be pretty negative at times.
Okay, negativity does not belong on the golf course, and we have to work on that.
Okay.
Okay, so let's get started. Let's
Looking
warm up.
forward to it.
Let's warm up a little bit and hit our first tee shot. See what we got. Okay, Drew, so that basically concludes our 5-part lesson series. I want to discuss what you learned the most and what was the most important aspect of each lesson we had. So lesson 1, we focused on club fitting. We determined that your irons were a little too far upright. We bent them down 1 to 2 degrees, and that produced some fades, right?
Oh, absolutely. What way the club sits really taught me, how big of an impact it has on what way the ball can go.
And that produced some fades. Same thing with the lesson 2. We produced some fades by changing your swing. What'd you learn there?
Yeah, I was dropping the club and getting it stuck behind me on my downswing, so just trying to keep my hands a little bit higher and turn my body through the ball.
And also we moved that at address your club position from a closed position into a square position.
Yes.
So that helps with fades. So lesson 3 was a short game. Obviously you had the ball too far back in your stance. We moved it to the middle and it produced better shots, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Made much better contact, even got some spin, and had the ball hits and be a lot more soft and not run out so much.
Yep, so we had some drills to consistently put the ball in the middle of the stance, so that was great. But the lesson 4, the putting game, what'd you learn there? We used the putting tutor and the 2 tees as a little training.
Those training aids really helped a lot, because having the tees, really gives you visual eye contact to see what way you want the club to go, and then having the 2 balls at the end of the vise. This way, it really teaches you to hit the ball.
So it gave
with,
very good
square
feedback,
puck
and
face. Yep.
so it produced good feedback. When you pushed it, you were aware of it. When you pulled it, you were aware of it, and your path was right through the cheese. And obviously, we just finished the playing lesson, and we focused on the management game and the mental game.
Yes.
How did that go? Did you learn some new confidence drills?
Not having to hit driver on every hole, taught me to pull 3 wood and to be short of trouble sometimes. And then to focus on where I want to go with it, not everything that's, around and the distractions.
Yep. So we basically focused on the positives and let go of the negatives, and it produced better shots, right?
Yes, definitely.
Awesome. And we were able to manage our game better by picking small little targets out there. And obviously it was a big success. You hit a couple of fades out there on the golf course today. And okay, so we got to keep up with this. Hopefully your game improves, and good being with you.
Thank you. Real pleasure.
Awesome.